Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bo Corna, and I'm here to get you updated on the Corna & Company high-tech security system that will be going in for Conklin Manufacturing Company. Got you all here together to inform you of everything that's going down before the project kicks off, so everyone's on the same page. We have members of the board members for Conklin Manufacturing, and we also have representatives of Corna & Company as well. Conklin Manufacturing has come to us and they've asked for some things recommended by them that we're going to establish through this project. The Conklin Manufacturing Company has expressed a need for a top-of-line security system. They want to have more flexibility and control of what goes on at their facilities and at their headquarters. They want to have a day and night surveillance presence at their operations. Their old camera security system was mainly functioning at day and inept at nighttime hours. They also want it to be a fully integrated system to have multiple layers of redundancy so that there was no single point of failure for the security system to go down at any time. They also want trained security personnel to be more effective with newer technology integrated into the security system. So with those things in mind, the Corna & Company have established some project goals for this project. We will give them a fully integrated security system control room. In that control room, there will be redundancies for electrical, internet supply, as well as the hardware systems themselves. There will be program zones throughout the headquarter buildings and throughout the factory for employees' discretions on what zones they can access. With controlling more zones, you're able to control the facility and the headquarters with a finer tooth comb, per se. With these program zones become key card scanners on the side of the door. Each employee has a program key card. He can scan it at the door, access that zone, access his workspace where he needs to go. So without anyone using cameras or overseeing and watching over anyone's shoulder, you know that employees are where they're supposed to be and they're working. They're not straying into controlled areas where they shouldn't be, and vice versa. Not only is that a security hazard, but it's also a safety hazard as well. There'll be the new upgraded cameras that'll be functioning very effectively through day and night. There'll be motion sensors mainly in highly controlled rooms for after-hour security, so that if anything happens to move around or go down in that room after hours, there'll be security notifications to the control room, and things will be accessed or things will be handled accordingly. The main 5 goals will be the 5 phases throughout the project. There'll be 5 main board meetings to inform the Conklin members of what's going on, what's been successful, and what hasn't been successful, as well as documents of the project reports, one for each phase as well. The signed project charter between Conklin Manufacturing Company and Corna & Company is as follows. Start date is set for December 10th, 2019, and the projected finish date is January 31st, 2020. Budget has been agreed upon $86,000 for installation, infrastructure, testing, and training. Anything that goes above that will strictly fall onto Corna & Company for their responsibility. Project manager is Stephen Murphy. My name is Bo Corna. I'm the project lead for Corna & Company. The sponsor is also Greg Buchanan. He is the Chief Security Officer for Conklin Manufacturing. Project objectives will be to install, bring online a fully integrated high-tech security system, install all cameras, card readers, and motion sensors, have a centralized server and control center with trained staff to control all components of the new installed system. The main project success will be based on the successful integration of the new security system, the training of the members that will be running it, that will work for Conklin Manufacturing once Corner and Company leave, and the employees will have minimum interruptions throughout the project phases as we work around Conklin's schedule, and there's no need for them to shut down business. We're going to work with them and not have to shut down key parts of their manufacturing while we do this installation in this project. Scope statement. Conklin Manufacturing Company has Chief Security Manager, or excuse me, Chief Security Officer Greg Buchanan, who I mentioned earlier, would like to have more security controls in place at their headquarters and adjacent facility. The new system is more advanced, allowing control of who goes where, enabling them to have a 24-hour real-time security presence while being more proactive with the security and not just passive. The project management deliverables will be besides scope statement, work breakdown structure, schedule, budget, estimate, issue, log, report, risk management plan, lessons learned report. The main deliverables will be the removal of an old system as well as acquisitions of the new vendor parts. We will also inspect them before installation, so that will be a key phase. Getting rid of the old system, acquiring new parts and hardwares, get everything set up, make sure we have it before we go ahead further. Once we do have everything, installation of all hardware components, a rough installation for the cameras, key card scanners, motion sensors, server, and control room will begin. Once that happens, we'll have to lay down the infrastructure of the Ethernet cables, electrical connectivity, the hardware and the systems done by professional electricians, and then we'll be able to fully zone the online security system in the control center to the way Conklin Manufacturing has asked us to set it up. We'll also be helping with training and testing of the system and testing of the personnel as well. There'll be bi-weekly status reports every Monday, as well as 5 project reports, 1 project report for each phase, and at the end of each phase there will be a meeting with Conklin board members. Successful criteria, like we said in the slide before, secure and fully trained staff, security control room, maintaining a 24-hour on-site presence of zone monitoring and day and night cameras and after-hour motion sensors, able to place zones on lockdown if need be, backup video storage for 1 full week of video if need be, and adjustable as well. Built-in redundancy from the power failures as well as internet service capabilities. This all starts with the Conklin board members. If it wasn't for the board members and their decision to push off this project, this wouldn't be here. This is our team breakdown and the individuals who will be involved in the project. It's going to start with the board members, Chief Security Officer, sponsor Greg Buchanan, myself, project lead for the Corner and Company, and Stephen Murphy's our project manager. We have Charlie Murphy as a team lead for phase 1. He has 3 people employed underneath him. David Selner is the team lead for phase 2. Matt Gobucks is the team leader for phase 3. Irvin Spinello is the team leader for phase 4. 3 individuals under him as well. And Gianna Block is the team lead for phase 5, which is a lot of testing the system and testing the personnel as well as finalized training. She'll be able to call on all of the team leads and all of the individuals to make sure that that phase gets spread throughout the company and throughout the people that need to be responsible and involved in that project. Budget analysis, the breakdown of the $86,000. $3,000 just goes to management, project deployment, management and project development within Cornick and Company. Their labor is $4,000 within their company. They're going to have a net profit of $5,900. hardware between the cameras, keypads, and motion sensors breaks down 21,000, 10,000, 8,000 respectively. The control center itself is going to have server software, workstations, monitors. That breaks down as well, 11,000, 5,000, 7,000. A lot of it's expensive, high-tech hardware, so that's the brunt of the project budget. Contractors will be subcontracted out to have professional installation of electrical, Ethernet cable infrastructure, and internet provider, and the hourly wages are stated in the budget breakdown as well. Key factors are the Corning & Company internal prices and their overall profit. The work breakdown structure, the meat and potatoes, the 5 phases, and culminating with an update to the board members as well as a project report that goes into more details if the board members need it as well, or if any issues arise, those issues or time schedules that don't match up will be reported in the project report as well. 5 phases matched with corresponding colors. Risk management, this is a breakdown of what risks we will see on the project. The highest impacts will be loss of internet, loss of electricity. Those could potentially shut down the entire security system, and then your security is compromised. They're ranked, but the biggest thing is the impact. The reports to be given are the 5 project reports, the bi-weekly Monday reports, issue log reports, and at the end of everything, Corning & Company will issue a report internally for lessons learned. So next time they do a security system, they can learn from what went well and what didn't go well within the project and pass that on to the next project manager or the next individuals that will be installing a high-tech security system, since they are leaders in the high-tech security system. That's the end of my presentation. If any comments, concerns, they'd be addressed now, and then we can get the project kicked off on December 10th when it's scheduled as planned. Thank you.